I want you to know there are 33 principles in chiropractic. And animal chiropractic, our training of animal chiropractic, follows those principles because none of them are untrue. Principle number 6 says things take time. Duh. Just because they take time does not mean it has to be a long time. Time is a concept of relativity. What that means is things take sometimes longer than short things, and some short things take less time than long things. So a really amazing example of this is that overnight success story. It took 20 years to get there. Many people are, where did this come from? We're talking about some things going on in animal chiropractic right now. A lot of people are super shocked and surprised by it, and I can't even name them here. But I'll let you know this. People are like, it just came out of the blue. Nobody's been talking about this. It's been moving forward inch by inch like a glacier for 20 years. That's right. So you just haven't been paying attention. And quite oftentimes, our ability to pay attention is the important part of the equation. So, time. A chiropractic adjustment should not take a load of time. As a matter of fact, B.J. Palmer's the one who said things take time. What he meant was, once you've made the adjustment, is not your timeline. Especially with animals, oftentimes we align them, we get their nervous system functioning. Sometimes the time that they need to heal is longer than the time they have left. And so anyway, and that can happen because we weren't caring for them, we weren't doing maintenance appropriately for them for their whole life. Injuries, illnesses, medications, all of those things interfere with that time of healing. Dr. O has a great little lecture where he explains that your whole life you are heading toward, either you are headed toward death or you are headed toward life. And if you aren't continually working to head back to life, you are constantly sliding into death. You will get there eventually. Either way, depends on how hard you're working to go the other direction. Fighting gravity, being against gravity, is essential for life. And the chiropractic adjustment is for better movement. It all works together. So when these animals, the amount of time that they need to heal and thrive and survive, they seem like they live for a very long time. I'm reminded by that because every horse we have on this property, right now we have 9, we usually like to keep 12, so that we have the right level of animals for class, have been amazing trainers and teachers for veterinarians and chiropractors to learn animal chiropractic. And that number of animals comes and goes because some of them run out of time. And when that happens, every one of them came here because they had a date. Someone out there who had owned them previously knew that it was their time and they had a date set for their euthanasia. And they've come to us to live out their last years in this beautiful paradise, in the best place possible, getting the best care possible, getting chiropractic on a routine basis every month, not by us, but by our students, and eating the best possible food. Get a food that is anti-inflammatory. And then they get to decide when their time is up. They get to decide, not us. And so those animals live an amazing life. And they touch our hearts, and they steal them, and they do amazing things for our students and for the herd. And we are so grateful that they spent time with us. So principle number 6 in the chiropractic principles, everything takes time. Learning is a painful situation. I want you to remember that. Any type of learning requires time, and it requires some level of repetition. And once that learning habit is in place and made into little compartments in your spinal cord and your brain that make it easy, then you can say you've mastered it. And many times we can master, training a dog, training a horse, training people, because we've done it over and over and over again. And that takes time. We have to be able to do it multiple times. So that principle number 6, I encourage you, if you don't know the 33 principles of chiropractic, look it up. You can find it online. It's out there. They're all good principles, and they all explain how that body, spine, mind, and spirit all fit together and help us to live longer and happier and healthier lives. If you're a veterinarian or a chiropractor who has not added animal chiropractic to your practice yet, it's time. There are so many people who are doing amazing things. They are adding animal chiropractic to their practice. They are learning to become masters at it because they're spending time. And they are thriving and surviving. If that's one of you, if you have not practiced your practice yet, find us today at animalchiropracticeducation.com.